Hello, and thanks for watching this short video. We're going to focus on Into Practice Management and how you can get your timesheet notes that you enter when you're entering time on the dashboard to the QuickBooks description field. The timesheet notes currently do not flow to the actual invoice that you print out of IPM, but since most of us we're going to be posting the invoice from IPM to QuickBooks, you can get those timesheet notes out. And the key is, and I know most are using time and material, but it could be for any of them, okay? Go to your admin tab, invoice templates, T&M, which would be a time and material invoice, in this is my case. And then you're going to choose QuickBooks format, detail, comma, no staff. If you want staff to show up, which I can't imagine the scenario for that, I'm sure there is one, you can. But typically it defaults to just the work code as the line. But the timesheet notes that are you might want that you might populate to tell the client what you did, beyond just the work code or the activity rate. We want those to flow to the description field on the invoice in QuickBooks. And I've heard from many firms that that's what they want. So what you do is come in here and choose Detail No Staff as your option and go ahead and save it on the template. And now I'm going to go ahead and enter some time, and um, we'll show that note going across. So here I've chosen my client, chosen the work code. I'm about to put in time. We'll say, 0.5 hours or whatever, and I'm going to put in a note. Note will show up in description field of invoice. That's what we should see over there. I'm just going to go ahead and save it. Does the red flag, and I'm going to go ahead and submit it really quickly, and we'll create the invoice. So, created the invoice. I go to time and billing, right, prepare invoice, created the draft, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to check off Nina there, and that's the one that has the note on the time. I can prove that just by drilling it on the time fee. That note I want to show up in the description field on the invoice. Let's go back to the invoice and go ahead and create it. So check it off. Go ahead and click Create Drafts. So I'm now under the Finalize tab. I'm going to go down and find Nina here. There she is. I'm going to send that one over and go ahead and click Post. I'll let that post and we'll see what it looks like in QuickBooks, and I know the notes will be there, but that's the expected result. All right, so there's Nina's. It's pending now. I haven't synced it. You probably set up your Intuit Sync Manager sync automatically. I'm just going to sync it now, and then we'll go into QuickBooks, and we'll go ahead and find the invoice here in just a few seconds. Okay, the invoice is showing up on Nina's record in QuickBooks. Let's go ahead and open up that invoice there. And there's the note. Note will show up in the description field of invoice. So if you want the timesheet notes from the dashboard in IPM to go to the QuickBooks description field, then what we need to do is, again, under Admin tab, you go to Invoice Templates, drill in on the templates you use, and under QuickBooks Format, choose Detail No Staff. Hope that was helpful.